episode of Calcio Chronicles. I'm Sheida Rad, and joining me all the way from Rome is the insightful Massimo Caputi.
Hi, Sheida. Nice to see you. It's always a pleasure to speak with you about around the Serie A.
Thank you so much, Massimo. Thank you again for joining me this evening. So, first off, let's just jump in and talk about Maurizio Sarri, this is the biggest news. He resigned today after fifth defeat in 6 games. What's the story with Lazio?
Yes, it's a bad story for Lazio because has been the 3rd consecutive defeats in Serie A and 4th if we were involved also the match against Bayern in Champions League. The resignation of Sarri for me is the demonstration that the feeling with the team has broken, and so it's very difficult to continue. But at the same time, I am honest, is on a good purpose from Sarri, because in Italy is not so easy the resignation, and so it's important for Sarri the resignation, because understood that the feeling with the team has broken.
Yeah. Also because lately all of the managers that basically they all got sacked, including Mourinho and the other managers. But Sarri, he resigned himself.
Yes, but if you want, it's possible to put together the situation of Mourinho and Sarri in the 3rd years. The feeling and the energy between the manager and the team has broken, is not correct, and so Roma changed with De Rossi, and the result were good, very good, no? And also Lazio probably hope the same history, no? A good result from now until the end of the season. It's no easy because please.
Lazio is down now at 9th place of Serie A. So who do you think could be the next manager? Can you guess, or have you heard any rumors of anyone?
No, it's a strange situation because remain the 2nd manager, no? Martuscello. Often when the first manager broke and did the resignation, is difficult that the staff remain. No, okay. In this case, remain probably because the time is few, and so Lazio have to prepare the match against Frosinone, match that will be very, very important for the next future in this season, because the distance from the other team for the European qualification is large.
Okay. Well, we're gonna find out what's gonna happen in the next few days. Now, today we had another crazy news of football, which is the news about the Milan headquarters, which they had a police raid over sale of a football club, and it looks like they're having an investigation into potential irregularities there. What's the story there?
Yes, yesterday it was an amazing news, about this, about Milan, and it's very difficult to understand what really happened, and is important the investigations in this situation, and we have to wait what will be the investigation, because it's very strange what's happened 3 years ago, between Heliot and Redbird. And so we have to wait. We have to wait for having a right
information.
Yes, right information. If we have guilty or not, because it's normal, no.
Yeah. Okay, now another big news of this week is what happened last night. Not really positive for the Italian football. Like Napoli got eliminated in Champions League by Barcelona, which is going to have a good surprise for Juventus. But what do you think about the tournament of Napoli? You know, they come from a lot of challenges, changes of the manager and all that. But what do you think is the situation in Napoli, and how could they perform in the future?
But for Napoli, it's clear is a terrible season, no? Because after the victory of the Serie A, nobody could think, no, on a season as this. And now Napoli has only the Serie A, has only one objective, is the qualification, no, for the European Cup, and especially for the Champions League. And so in the match against Barcelona, probably the first part of the match has been determined for the final result, because after 16 minutes, Napoli defeated 2-0. And so it's very difficult to recover
such results.
Yes, the result. And so it's a crazy season and a terrible season for Napoli, but Napoli has 10 matches for change completely the end of the season, and also for having a good position in the tournament is the only thing that Napoli could do.
But now in match day 29, we're going to have Napoli-Inter.
Yes.
So straight away they're going to have the top team.
At home of
it's not going to be easy.
Yes, at home of Inter in San Siro Stadium. Probably in this match we'll have an important thing is the result and the game against Atletico de Madrid for Inter, no? Because we'll play against Atletico de Madrid, and also because Inter has a lot of points, more than the other. Exactly. But for Napoli, we are not easy to beat Inter, because Inter in this season is very strong. But the only possibility that has Napoli is to win. More matches can do. Don't have any chances. Have to win.
Okay, they have to do everything in their power to win. Even though against Inter, I absolutely understand it's not going to be the easiest. I mean. That's for their luck. Okay, they're not going to have like an easier team.
The best problem of Napoli, apart other, is the defense, because Napoli in each match take goal, and so when you takes goal, it's impossible. No, it's very difficult. As yesterday against Barcelona, 2-0. Isn't a problem.
Just a few minutes, it makes it very difficult to bounce back. Also, for the mindset of all the players. Now, as we were mentioning, now with Napoli out of the picture, it's going to be Juventus that is going to join Inter in the expanded Club World Cup of 2025. And I was just like thinking this morning that, Juventus is going to give a call to Barcelona and say, yeah, thank you so much for helping us earn $54 million.
Yes, without to play, Juventus win the participation in the World Club of FIFA tournament, and so is a good news for Juventus, not only for the prestige but especially for the money, because 50 millions of euro as an important is important for a club as a Juventus, but for all teams, but especially for Juventus in this situation, in the situation of the club, and the rivalry between Napoli and Juventus is amazing.
Crazy. Today is a black day in Napoli. I cannot even imagine how people are feeling.
And also
there.
for De Laurentiis, and so. But for Juventus, will be a good opportunity for a revenge after this season without European matches.
Okay. Now, what are I've talked about all the big news, but we're going to have the match day 29. What is the most interesting match of this day that you are looking forward to?
I believe the match, we have more of one interesting match, but probably Atalanta-Fiorentina is very important for the best position now in the table, especially for the qualification for the Champions League. Atalanta, for me, is favored. But Fiorentina has the qualities for winning every match, no? But we know that sometimes is crazy, and sometimes play well, sometimes no. But Atalanta-Fiorentina is an important match for the table, for the standings, but also because could decide if Atalanta and Fiorentina, especially for Fiorentina, can fight for the Champions League or not. Because if Atalanta will win, for Fiorentina, the possibilities are few.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Massimo. That's all that I wanted to cover for this episode. Is there any other thing that you would like to add?
No. Only good luck for our Italian team in the Europa League and in Conference League, and also for Inter in the Champions League. And so, because it is very, very important, not only for the team, but for the Serie A, because more victories in European competition and more possibilities for having a fifth team in Champions League the next season.
Okay. Thank you so much, Massimo, again for your time and for all the insights. See you next week.
Yes.
Thank you. So thanks to all of you that are listening to us from near and far. If you like this episode, then give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. And I see you next week. Have a lovely time. Bye.